Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Um, what we go to do today? What is going on? Damn, sorry, I had a background sound. That was on my other screen. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, people. We have one comment, we have one watcher, and that is Con. Uh, Crook Timer. Crooked Timer. I don't know. You a new subscriber of me? I've never seen your name before, I think. Maar good morning, good afternoon, or good evening for you. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you. And we have Dorka in. Good morning, Dom. Good morning, Dorka. Yeah, what we go to do today. I have here a Mr. Metal primer from Mr. Hobby. And I have here photo etch. That's my photo etch plant from a couple weeks ago. What I go to do, I set a brush on this. So what I go to do, I go metal priming that little piece of photo etch. I hope it is a little bit possible to do that metal priming. It's not easy, I think. Oh no, it is easy. You can brush it. Okay, going wrong. I see it now. Come on. Metal priming is protection for your paint. So let it dry. It looks like it is a primer for your paint. So what you do after this, I do a gray primer over it, a normal gray primer, and then the you touch this metal, then your paint is coming not off anymore. So that is really easy for now. Yeah, there's good stuff. I did it earlier with another piece of metal, and it is really working really well. So yeah. We have a lot of comments more now. So this can a little bit dry now. So then we go back to the comments. I clean first my desk. All that metal primer on my is wet, you know. I like that not. Okay. We have a lot of comments. We have two comments. This is that's me. Dom Con. Okay, hi Con. Good to see you. He say hi Dorka. Jim from Chicago is in. Hello Dom. Good morning, Jim. Con say Jim. Hi Jim. Jim say hi Dorka and Con. Dorka say hi Con and Jim. And Dorka say be right back. Need coffee. Okay. You need coffee. Oh yeah, it is morning, right? I drink in the morning always iced tea. Now you can see here a little bit metal primer on it. I let it dry for a while. Set it on the side, let it dry. And we go working on the diorama base. What I showed you last time, I did the grass and all the leaves on it. And you have here the little wall. You can see on the bottom of the wall, you see it is a little bit not right, you know. Okay, I had a model show and I was looking for this stuff for a while. This is a smart mud from VMS. This is brand new. I open it for you, and then you can see it's brand new, never used. And I go try this for the first time on my diorama. And I know you need um, a little tool for that. Now you can clean it really easy out. Just I have this tool for it. So what I do, I take a little bit of the stuff. Um, not too much. I think it needs to dry for 24 hours. Maybe longer, I don't know. I've never seen it, I never used it before. Yeah, we go try this. I think we need to push it a little bit in the corners here. Well, it sticked on my metal pieces. That's not what I want. So maybe I need to do it with a brush. What I do, I go look in my background. I have an old brush. Yeah, that go a lot easier. There's a little piece here. Use it in the corners. Um, you can use this little bit. Well, people tell me the VMS stuff is really good. I'm watching Night Shift, and he used that stuff, and he say it is good stuff. And for dioramas, and so I think what I see it on the model show, I think I buy it. Why not? I tell you, it is not a cheap stuff. Absolutely not cheap. Okay. Now I clean this a little bit out, and I see I have more chat. Yeah. Okay, I need to clean it out with a little bit water. I have no water in my area, and I need to walk to the kitchen and do that later. But this is that little stuff, that VMS stuff. And I did it now here on the front. You see it? By the wall. Really, really great. I love it. And then I make the planks before and a little bit stones that falling on the floor there. And then I could paint that a little bit crushed concrete. I can fix that with some stuff. So yeah, that's what I go to do. I'll let this dry for a minute now. We go look into the chat. I have here David. Sprue and Glue is in. I say hi, Dom and chat. Hi, David. Good to see you, man. Con say, I'm looking for a good mod, and this is interesting, Dom. Excellent. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is a good stuff. It is not cheap. I tell you, I pay. I don't know where you're from, but I pay €13.50 one little can, and this is how much grams? 200 milliliters. It is not cheap. But otherwise, you spend money on a model, dus why not on diorama stuff? And I think you do a little long. I think you can make small dioramas and you do only little corners. Then I think you do almost 10 dioramas with one. And I have two of this one. I buy two on the model show. So I think that is good stuff for dioramas. I have other stuff for dioramas too. It's really good stuff too. That AK mud, wet mud, and dry mud, and all different. I have here in my drawer. I can look for you. Oh yeah, dark earth, light earth, dark earth, light earth. This stuff is really good stuff too. I use this for years. And I love this one on for drying out. Then it's not drying out. No, that's too important. And this is light. Oh, this one is brand new. I cannot open it for you, but this is a little bit a lighter color. I can show the bottom. And then you can mix it. You make it a little bit lighter, make it a little bit darker. No problem. It's all the same stuff. And I'm using where is it? This one. This is from Vallejo. Oxide pasta. That stuff is good too. You see, it looks like a pasta. Yeah, it's always interesting to share my diorama stuff. Okay, we have here Con say hi, Sprue. Jim say hi, Sprue. Con say I like that. Okay, thank you. Dorka say good afternoon, Sprue. Hope you are all doing well. Dorka say my back hurt, terrible. Yeah, I know who you're feeling, man. I have that sometimes too. I think that the show islands that I colored looking for. Oh, okay. Okay, you're an island. Okay, cool. And Con say, awesome. Thanks, Dom. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you like it. And the most people say, wow, nice. Okay, what we go to do? I have here my little car, little car, the pickup. I think over, set them on this way, and then you see the wall a little bit, or I set them more to here, and I think over to glue this sides from the trunk to the body, and I think over to do the trunk thing with the chains to do. I think I do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I have the live stream with Brian with the for pickup group build. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I go now. I go looking. Is this dry or not? What people say it dry really fast. Yeah, dry. Okay, cool. What we can do then is put this on the side. Or what we can do really fast. I broke my balsa wood. A couple weeks ago, I broke my balsa wood, and that little piece need on this side. So I think over to glue that. Maybe I can glue it with wood glue. Can I try that? I can try that. Oh, I see one comment. I say hi to that person. Come on, where's my mouse? Okay. Shannon say, good day, Dom and everyone. And Dorka say, hi, Shannon. And Jim say, hi, Shannon. Okay, I go looking for my wood glue. Where is my wood glue? I have a really big one with wood glue. I need a really small brush. I think I take a micro brush. I'm using sometimes micro brushes. And I think I can glue this with a micro brush. Set the glue on the wood. Yeah. Okay, I glue it and I masking tape it. I hope it stay now in the right place. Okay, I'll let this dry for a while. This on the side. Now I can concentrate me on that green and a little bit brown. That little middle piece needs not brown, it needs darker green than the leaves. So I go looking for a little bit light green and a little darker green. And I have all military colors. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but yeah, okay. Cup. And I have here my brushes. And then I can do a little middle. I can make that darker green. I hope you can see it a little bit. Oh, come on, you can see it. Okay, that is the front. Now I need to do the back side too, in the same color. No, this is one color. I have here a little bit of water. Clean my brush. Uh, no. Now do it a little bit lighter color. Okay, now we could try to the leaves. Okay, now you can see the thing what I'm doing. And now I need to paint it one for one. And it is a lot of work. Oké. Jim heeft een question. Do standard white glue PVA glue work with this AK terrain products? No. You need that AK terrain products. This directly. You can do that directly on a foam base or on a wooden base. Not what you want. I use always black foam or blue foam. That is and you can directly do it on the black foam. This is the black foam stuff, and the brown what you see here is that terrain stuff, that mud or terrain stuff. What you want, you can make roads, you can make everything. And who cleaner you make it straight. This is a grass. It's never a grass field is never straight. You see a little bit colors. And I did a little bit another color here. You can see it a little bit. No, you can do that directly on the phone. No wood glue, nothing. Directly with the brush or with an we say in Dutch spatel. I don't know. Or with a spoon. You can do it with a spoon from your kitchen. Take an old spoon or so. Okay. This is a little bit concentration work. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Of quiet, not tired. Yeah, I go paint this one for one. And that doesn't work. Okay. It's not 100% right yet, maar yeah, come on. Need a little bit more green and a couple, make the tips a little bit darker, or I don't know. I need to look what I like. But this going really well. This is really good. I'm happy with it. Um, oh no, we go clean first my brush before I close this. Okay. Okay. We have a lot of comments. I see here, that is Jim's comment. This is Con zei Dom, and did you cut the back on the truck to stick uh, every remember to glue what you hold on the side was strange. Yes, the truck. Yeah. Um, yeah, but I remember me. You can see this, and I need to do the frame under it. And you can see this little wooden piece, and I need to do a couple extra things on it. I need to do a wash over it first before I can glue this all together. And I remember me, I did nothing on the couch. You can see the couch. That is the sprue color. So I need to fix that too. Because I do that tomorrow on the live. Tomorrow we have the live stream with Brian, Godfield's Motor Car Garage. Um, then I can do a couple things on that thing. I go paint that couch, make that a little bit broken. Maybe I can do. My plan was first to do a little with tissue, but that is not working on my way. What I want. So what I go to do, maybe I do tissue directly on the couch. Maybe it's not possible. Make it nice. So I could try a couple things, and maybe it's not working, and I can paint it with the brush and make it old and dirty. Um, and maybe I can glue. That is what I want to do. Want to try. You have no side windows. Maybe I can glue a window in, make a right window size, and glue that from the inside in, and then it looks like it is half open. That is maybe a nice idea. Dus I have ideas in my head, but sometimes I. Okay, we have here David Marcus say afternoon. Hi David, good to see you, man. David say afternoon, folks. Dorcas say hi David. David say hi Con. David say hi William. David say hi David. David say hello Jim. David say hi Shannon. And lost track of time. Oh, really? And Dorcas say I would like to make a small diorama for the Volkswagen rally car. Oh, that's cool. A rally car going on concrete, or if you go it on mud. Volkswagen rally car. Oh, that's cool. What is nice that with the Volkswagen, with the rally cars, is cool that you can make a little, we say that, little curved road or something, and then two cars really back together. And I see a nice diorama with a real rally car tire, and then she make the diorama in the tire, and the tire was hanging on the wall, and then you had on the background all leaves and trees and everything. Um, and then the front in the tire was the diorama was made. Just looks like driving, and then you see a round tire was really nice. I've seen that diorama one day. That was really cool to see. Maybe it is an idea, a Volkswagen tire or something, and then an old one, a used one, and then you fix it with, clean it up, and then you make a wooden plate on the back, and you can make that dark, and then you make we say that the air, the blue and the white, and then you set trees in it. I have a really, really, really great ideas, but I have not the space for it. But otherwise, it is a really cool idea. Um, we have another comment from Con say afternoon, David. Uh, the tire do sound pretty cool. Yeah, that is a cool idea. I found it someday on a website something, and I saw that and I think, wow, that's cool. Was another car. I think it was Subaru. What was in there? But you can do it with a Volkswagen. You can do it with an Opel, whatever. No problem. You can do it with a Formula One car if you want. You hang it down the wall. Only a tire is really big. Because you have then a flat piece in it and make the diorama on it and hang it on the wall. But only you need to do a strong bolts on your wall and have not we say that little cardboard walls. I don't know that is in Ireland, but here we have all concrete walls. So you can make really big bolts in it. It's not a problem. It was really heavy. Um, There's a short video of my channel. Okay, Dorka, have you a channel then? I had no idea you have an. I know you have a YouTube account. I know no idea you set videos on it. Jim say hello, David Markey. Just yeah, that's it. And you can see I have now another YouTube of another StreamYard. I have not that little duck in the corner anymore. Dus I can now do 10 people in. I'm streaming on 1080p. Dus yeah, that's cool. I hope the quality of the screen is a little bit better, a little bit more nicer. If I'm right, I stream on 1080p. I can check. Yeah, full HD 1080p. Yeah. Dus yeah, I'm streaming on 1080p. Dus that is cool. That is also what my computer screen can handle. Okay, what we do now? We go look to this little tree of little leaves. This is a little bit dry. I need to brush a little bit more on that for that green. But you can see a little bit of that metal. Okay. And the thing is now, come on, what's going on? And now I need to do the backside too. That is a little bit difficult. But you see not so much of it. Okay, do that for now. Okay, I'll let this dry for a while now. Clean my brush again. I think I have a couple comments more. Uh, what was the last comment? That was Jim. Jim say hi, David Mark. Yeah. Okay. Concert. I live beside the North Atlantic, Tom, and concrete here or we be blown away. Okay. Uh, bought myself a pallet with regular top water work, or I need someone cleaner. Uh, wait. Bought myself pallet, wet pallet will regular top water. Oh wait, for the wet pallet. Yeah, what wet pallet are you using uh that really clean water what you buy in the supermarket? I don't know you have that in the United States, but we say gedemaliseerd water. I don't know how you say that in English. It's really difficult. This clean water you cannot drink it. Um Just receive another airfix ship. Battle kit on this my way. Follow. Oh, you buy another airfix ship in a battle kit. Okay, this is one. Mayflower. Flower. Okay. Um, Simon Shore is in. Hi, Simon. Afternoon, everyone. Hope all well. Yeah, we are okay, Simon. You okay? Um, Come on. And we have here Mr. Terry Turtle. Hi, guys. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. That is the Terry is Australian. And Jim say, hello, Simon, Terry Turtle. Terry say, hi, Jim. Dorca say, I use tap water for my wet palette, and I am away city with our usually has too much chlorine and or bleach in it. Oh, okay. Um, Conche, what size is that, David? David say hi, Simon. Conche, hi, Simon. David say hello, Terry Tuttle. Jim say thanks, Dorca. Night, guys. Time for bed. Okay, see you later, Terry. Have a nice evening. Have a nice night. Rust well. Jim say rust well, Terry. Con say I can see your channel, Dorca. Okay. Yeah, I can always do small tests, see who the paint grease to the water. Yes. Con say night, Terry. Con say try William Rayborn. Um, David say night, Terry. And Simon say cooled water from the kettle work well, especially for decals as well. Okay. Oh, cooled water from the kettle. Is that uh you cooking water and then that water you use that is cold again, then it is cooked? Okay. I've never used that. I use for my decals I use that special water from the supermarket and for my wet palette too. And for my cleaning thing too. I clean this out in the sink, and on the bottom you have a little metal thing. This is from Mr. Hobby. I have these little bottles. I have two. I have another one too. There's with in this one I have airbrush cleaner in it, brush cleaner, brush cleaner in it. You can see that metal piece on the bottom that holds your. You're cleaning your brush, then the dirt falling on the bottom, and then you can take that metal piece out with the tweezer, and you can clean it with hot water and dry it out with kitchen paper. And then I fill it again with water and that metal thing in it. And this is the same one, only you cannot see the metal, the dirty water. I know exactly this is the water one with the wee water. The other one is airbrush cleaner or brush cleaner. I have brush cleaner from Vallejo. I use that sometimes for my brushes. A really dirty brush, I clean it out with what first with that stuff. Then I have that cleaning stuff in my drawer somewhere. Yeah, this is a little. It looks like a little bit soap, magic gel for brushes to make that a really nice point. And then uh, you can clean it with this stuff too. Dus yeah, that's the way who I do it, and it's working. Okay, we go clean. We go paint a little bit. Yeah. Okay, you can, this one is dry. That's what I did for now. What I go to do now, I let this longer dry for the other side. I'll clean my brush again. And I can show you this brush is a little bit weird, right? Okay, what I do, I take my kitchen paper, I twist my brush, and then, oh come on, camera, a little bit focus. Then you have a really sharp point again. And sometimes you do it a little bit extra. And then I can clean it in that brush stuff or in that other stuff for the deep clean. I do that one time in a while. Where is that little tip? Oh, here. Yeah, that is what I do in the moment. We go looking for a little bit. Come on. Let's go back in here. Back in here. This needs to dry for a while. We go work on the diorama. Okay, I need to look if this is the right size. Yes, this is the right size. Okay. I am good. I'm good. Okay. I have here in my drawer, I have this little thing. This is a little knife, and then you set it on the right size. You can make it bigger or smaller. So what I'm going to do now, I have this thing on. .9 mil. Oh, the wrong. That was the wrong way. Then I make one side, one thing. I set this one back in the drawer, this one back on the back side. And now, if I'm right, I have here for this side one piece. No, it's not right. What's that mean? It's not right. Okay. There's something going wrong. Okay. This is not right. Going on the back again. In my closet. What I can do now is I do this with a pencil. There's my pencil. Uh-huh. Okay. And then I have I have two. I use always one. And now I have a sharp knife. Oh, yeah. And now I have the right one. I hope. Yes. And then I have not yet enough for the other side. But then we make a second one. Oh, okay. Then we do the same thing. Nice. Okay. And I do this back in my drawer. And I think I have a couple comments. Um, Where's my mouse? Okay, come on. I see here a comment from Shannon. Yes, sort of after making a coupa, leave water cool, and then use it. Enjoys Mr. 2 as the kettle is empty. Okay. Uh, Finally, enough. It is not say the size, but I think 1/72 scale It's come with the milk bottle blue and white. Plasticine for the sea and cork model of about 10 centimeters plus is 4 inches. Okay. Uh, Thanks everyone for your input. We'll get busy trying out and paint palettes this weekend. Okay, cool. Oh, you buy a wet palette, Jim? I use a wet palette for years. I have two. Um, okay. I have my knife again. And then you see here the line. So I make it a little bit bigger than the line is. You can see the line is there, a little bit bigger. That makes it a little bit easier. Okay, now I need a knife again. So that makes it a lot nicer. And then that little leaf thing, this. And I need to look for other ones too. I like this stuff. If I'm right, and I set it in the right wash, and then I can set it before this little wall. Um, okay, I need a tweezer. And then we have this. Growing up to the wall. I'm not 100% happy with the wall too. So I need to look what I can do on the wall. I want to make that wall a little bit more, how do you say that? you have the rocks, and then you have the concrete in the middle. That little lines, you can see that here really good. You see that? That is gray, and I want to make that a little bit lighter. I think of a concrete color, maybe white or something. But there is one stuff that you can use for that, and you can make it really easy to remove with them. But then you need it flat, and that's not possible anymore. This one is glued now, so I cannot remove that anymore. And on the other side, I make that plant and the little green. So yeah, I need to look how to do that. Maybe I can do it with a little bit of wash or something. Maybe is that nice? But then I need to think first. Have I clear coated or not? Want washes are a manual paints. So I need to clear coat it. I can do that not now. I can do that in the with this one on as well. Really cool. And I have a couple diorama things. I buy that in 124. This little ones. I have a whole box with 124 field drums. I need more of that stuff for my other dioramas. Like I said, one in the back, and one here or something, and then one falling down. And then this is one of the tires. I make a flat tire of it. It's a flat tire. I go paint this weekend with the live stream. I go paint the rims. And I need to paint a couple things. Then I can glue. I glue a couple things the last time. I glue a couple things on the frame. I need to repaint a little piece. You see here. Paint is coming off and I like that not. So I need to repaint this a little bit. I did it with a spray can. It's really easy to do. Then I need to tape it off and make this front in the right color. And then I can glue the fuel tank in. And then it looks like this. So yeah, I have a lot of things to do for this diorama. And I need to paint this one in chrome color, I think. So I need to paint it black and then spray it with the chrome. This one I need to do it in the color. I forgot the whole thing to do in the right color and to chip it. I got paint it again. What you see here, the paint is coming from the screw off. So I need to do that again. Repaint it. This is for the engine. It's all engine parts and a couple extra things. These are the tires. And then we have here that little piece. This too is coming from the front. In the front to the little piece what I have here. This piece is coming in here. To look like this. And then this one is coming on here. And then the engine coming in, but the engine is rusty and all too. So I need to fix that too. So that is a lot of work for the small diorama. Maar that is coming okay. Better and better. We go back to the comments again. Con say thanks, David. Shannon say looks good. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon say looking great for so far. Yeah, thanks. And Con say got you, Dorka. Okay. I'm almost now alive. I thank you all for watching. I go quit now. I show you what I did for now here. This is the little mud. I painting that little piece of this with the metal primer and then the green. That looks great too. I glue one side. Things need to dry now. I go doing off stream. I'm doing the back side to here. I do that off stream. And then I can fix the lines here, but I need to cut it off. You see, a little bit different. See that? So what I need to do with a really sharp knife, I need to cut it off. Sanding the corners, maybe a little bit filler, and then I can paint it, the sides for the diorama. So yeah, that's a little bit what I go to do. For now, I thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share my video. I can upload now a video again. I do that directly. Last week I forgot the whole video. We have a couple streamers tonight. We have John Alec is doing his live. After John Alec, you have Ross doing his live. 11. That is Skelmo the Ninja. Saturday morning, you have Terry, Little History. Then you have, I think, JC Bricks and Builds. I'm not sure. And you have, in the evening, you have Ice Queen is coming back, I think. After Ice Queen, you have tomorrow Marcus. And then at midnight for me, that's 11 for UK, is at Godfield's Motorcar Garage. And that's the stream where I am in. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Dutch time. The Aussies, Jason and all the whole crew, and I am in there too for an hour, almost an hour, and then I quit. Then I go to a model building day. Sunday after that, you have Michelle's crafting corner. I'm not sure of she doing a live. And that's it for now. The rest of the week, I have no idea. Dus yeah, I thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share my video. And go look in my videos description for all my friends. Give the guys a like and a sub. And I see you all next week. And then I hope I can stream longer than normal. Okay? Have a nice day. Bye-bye.